2 weeks accident you see ya me dey around the oh wa sorry any yesi ni na adwumam ni kuna adwumam be ya na adwumam wo no hotel bi wo ho ni awura bi kwhye wo no wa pia fia sorry na speed no wa dey akwhye gotem na ne kotodwe I dey round ness and ayi
knee cap
na yi madam na de we de yamfre ni kunu yare ma osi ni ti okọ adwumam ni ti ntu wo St John's wow senyame ampata na sa wo de fa ne se awurade adom kotodwe na anyaye wo betena hwiche mu
se no so waka fie
anu na wo behu say yes
se wo be da akodi akire bi
because you see ya wo be ji hwiche tre se wo kotodwe be me ntume mua ne nwu obusu bio wow enti sa wo se wo ma wo fie wonom wo anya wo sekre na wo de outside efie bebo wo bra you go see enti na wo tu wo no mofo pa se mon concentrate wa maware na munya yese na yese ebokuro yo
Mama for the Daily Dispatch na the Daily Dispatch the obokrata ne dia wo de aba na owura afenyomakin kasa e wa ha se monto aba no emfa ma Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia o monto aba na ma no na moto ma no eno beboa esense mo beto de ama enka ne mampanyi John Dramani Mahama esanse wono wa mampanyi pen oni bibi fufuro bia wo de ebre Ghana fo eno nti monto aba no emfa ma Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia
Ramwase mohome so na monumusio yebesan aba betoa so na mekwa homa so akodi enkomo kakra ebusianfo ye kai mo se Ghana montie na waso egu a utie no ewo neat 100.9 ye worship house ewo Abeka Junction na mekwa homa so na mene Angel Kabono a oye president eda National Association of Graduate Teachers Nagrat Angela anope yama good morning
Musu meje musu.
Ibi abokode e.
Nyame adome.
Ye de rade ase. Na watwe ye mu ye te se mampanyi dada John Mahama any teacher unions no ebi ekokohia ye ne other stakeholders. E de pote na course so say na nkomo esi ekoye.
Oh, ye ba betwa ba political party share different interest groups. Enrana no fiadana yeni omampanyi John Dramani Mahama any the manifesto team share before that so 2 weeks ago and I any MPP for so share so nya amo ni ka ni say you want sembi ya high any nyame bia da akoma so ya pese omun dwin na omun kase be ye so omun de betu omun manifesto mu a eni omun mayen kana ye ni omun ye nche ya adwin enche omun so omun manifesto team so kotenase a no market ometimi dia to omun manifesto mu enti sa discussion no na ye ni omun ye
Okay enti na poso no enema bensa na teacher unions no mutimi biebie ni ede ekere no
yet me can about him because obi na abana oni wa ba be yen hwemu na wa ka won sema kire no afi na ono nso di kwakoto ne manifesto mu the same way MPP buy so the same things I catch NDC na catch MPP ona modu kwakoto manifesto me nim said ya me kokane so si ana dia me ma I overrun myself said yeah idea ya ni mu ababe discuss now udi to I don't know whether it is right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I need advice. I don't really know whether
okay.
It's right.
Matewa se ewo hono no ebia ombetwe bepesenka omo launch omo manifesto no a na nka bepie ababonte se bia we na ye nti matewa se ewo hono but ono ankasa ne Facebook post oko tro bibi se in his first 100 days in office Yame yadom na yeto aba emano a some of the reforms are odebeba no obe focus on first language as a medium of instruction from KG to basic 3 and training more teachers in major local languages to facilitate teaching and learning at the basic level. Mekabe 3 and 2. Na one my way home. Was it to encourage reading at the basic level? We plan to build more libraries and resume providing and resume providing reading and textbooks for all basic schools, and a timely disbursement of the capitation grant to education directorates and schools will be a priority, as well as removing the capping and collateralization of the Get Fund and resuming the free sanitary pad distribution policies. Where we policies yeah, or they
All right.
about Bontain. Your take on it?
So Nankasa the beer to judge the then I can talk about it.
Okay.
Yes. One, you will say, who's are buying as we speak, Get Fund 2 na are buying at the cap beer to so. Say, the trust our cap now. The cannot bank kuku and Get Fund. And yes, I'm cap on one to so. Almost one at the hour. I hope I'm right. The above, AKWAFO Busia. And it can a Ghana Education Trust for the building and refurbishment of infrastructure. The right amount of money. So I must say, affecting infrastructural development in education in Ghana. Now, Get Fund will be binting a Get Fund, and Get Fund is a marathon. Before Stu Gabra, every Minister of Education, Rolling Stone, need be a friend of Get Fund. But at that time, so now you share education. So Get Fund will be binting a Get Fund. And I get from a money in Shishie, I say, Obia follow strictly. But you two some running in Shishie, so it is not achieving the purpose for which it is established. And I can say, look, they need to decap and decollateralize the Get Fund so that the money will be available for infrastructure development in education in Ghana. And the first one. And the second one is well. A mass sanitary part. In fact, honestly speaking, I never knew the situation was that serious until my regional chairman in my National Executive Committee meeting. I'm a regional chairman, explaining the real situation. Who think Ryan? Who said, who said, Mahama time, I'm going to introduce this sanitary part a joke ni. A year union crack a joke. But right now the reality on the ground. So sanitary pad back here 25 cities. Now a man and in our villages, Obibe saw 25 cities at the level so yeah for that crab saw 25 cities more. And yes, and a lot of them are going through, and this is a natural phenomenon.
Oh, yes, it's true. It's
a natural phenomenon.
Yeah.
And if it is a natural phenomenon, then it is our responsibility as a country to ensure that something that is not the fault of girls, which is part of nature, if that thing is not there, you and I wouldn't come into the world. So, and then again, some of the girls, when we say, girls who said married, some of the girls, when they are in that situation, they are embarrassing. So then they will not even come to school at all. In some countries, who call washroom, a mass sanitary pad at the hot is a toilet roll at the But Ghana, we don't even have the washroom, let alone putting the sanitary pad and things in there. Nagrat mini wukasa yeni Steve North Foundation aye collaboration here boa to do reusable menstrual pad. Ye piloted first program. We piloted it in Ho, so the girls will do reusable menstrual pads. So I never knew the situation was so serious until I got the details from my regional chairman. Who said, no, this is something that we have to take seriously in this country. And a third one now, language, mother tongue language. Controversial for Ghana. It's not very controversial. So, the difference will be our Dansuman. Dansuman is cosmopolitan. The local traditional language is Dansuman in Ghana. But we have a lot of Akan living in Dansuma. We have a lot of Ewe living in Dansuma. So when you go to a class in Dansuma, even a class 1 in Dansuma, local language being and our use best satisfy all these major languages a good Dansuma. However, the situation is different. So, Oko, a village in Ashanti region, a whole class now, you can be sure that 90% of the children speak the Akan language. So, it is easier. Me, personally, it was not part of the discussion. But me personally, we can start at least. So, me, me go school or Kumasi, I'm here evening, and I'm at least teach me Ghanaian language, which is Akan. Because then I would have learned another language apart from my mother tongue. And I would have learned the tradition and culture of the Ashantis where I live. Uba Accra, now you get to a cosmopolitan area. Teach the child Gandangbe so that we will have this cross-cultural information as a first step. But research have proven that if you teach children in their mother tongue at an early age, they grow to understand concepts more. Say, Udi Obroni Kasa, ebe strong. So, you discussing way, and a lot of other things. For example, catch and say, you have a school like Wesley Girls. I don't know a school like Wesley Girls or Munye TV. I don't know a school like Holy Child or Munye TV as a department. I don't know a school like Prempe or Munye TV. I don't know a school like St. Mary's or Munye TV. So, top senior high school now in Ghana. You enjoy the division between TVET schools and secondary school. Then you know comprehensive secondary education. So if you enter a school, you will get all the departments. Obi say no, grandparent now person of Nebako. So Korea and Zanka science not TVET or what? Oberman and Bana TVET or so that at least prepare everybody the So we discuss all these issues with them. And then the last thing, which is not, there were other issues, any young conditions of service.
Yeah.
Or to check for condition of service for Ghana, it is nothing to write home about. Now, more per se, teacher for extra seriously. Now, Omogu say, me need that I'm concentrating on the work. I say, I share the condition of teachers. I'm not fire me no cafe. Obi ba me ho ofi. Or what area be connectivity, telephone connectivity and ni ho. So nipa we so about telephone calls so fa car na moto 2 km 3 kilometers about the nearest big town as I call up the so nipa the number for online course to progress themselves so nipa online course no untumi nya bi baby or charge electricity ni ho. What can we do to motivate such people to remain in those areas as long as possible? We need to come up with policies like out-of-term promotion. The whole professor will do 4 years for promotion. Nipa wait, we need 3 years and not 2 years or they call promotion. Can we get a percentage of salary? Or no, Obenya, if I say it will be 100 Ghana cedis, or Obenya 120 Ghana cedis, which means we put 20% on his salary, and so on and so forth. So any of them discuss all these details when they came.
Oh, okay. I praise teachers' conditions of service. No, to me, I who be na fit teacher for money aje na motimi achira de ye de aboyen. But a quick one on language. Me can say somewhere in the late 90s, getting to the 2000s, and as a middle of 90s, baby. Training colleges, yes, printing books in our Ghanaian language that you see, ye changes dear non teachers crown moko class mode a tree and a better dear and a whole lot. It me call training college, me call two such books there. We did not use it. be waste. And what is the guarantee, sir, in this situation? No, yeah, a be.
Okay, before me go on, my maybe so I didn't know who called training college now one, but what only inside there now we more radio station.
Mecha dear kakra. Aha,
Enna
bibinti ene maame ejai.
enna debe.
Bibi na be cross me. Angel. Bibi na be cross me. Enti na me ba media no.
Okay. But yeah, mo media ho my and my bibi ya kan mo ti ase. So I'm happy you are there. At least
Thank
people like you can appreciate the situation. Yes, one the problem I war Ghana is the continuation of policies. Once you are printing books, your mind sick and are printing books. Question I said would be surprised. I've been dreaming bank plan a home. Was it properly thought out? Why were books published and printed in Ghanaian language? For example, call it like a Jumako. A Jumako is meant for language. So for example, there are something called Wesley, College of Education, Wesley. Now in Kanye called Accra College of Education and now Adan College of Education. Now Gambaga, Ubi Oye Dagbani, and now also called. Why don't you post a percentage of these people to the local communities? Because one, nipa me treat don't see that or Canada. School account is how to get the format, the structure, and how to disseminate the information to the children. Well, because you see, look, we even lose our identity. Now, young people, we are musicians. Omo Congo Kante, Omo Fiku America. Me sadly me we are. What is wrong with that? In fact, I was embarrassed and shy. The Ghana needs to me Fiku America. What kind of thing is that? Because we have lost our culture, we have lost our sense of being, we've lost our tradition. We are not even proud of who we are. Oh, Obika English now, mistake kaka beche na astreno. Obi on to me catch you so we the or brochi buy on to me catch you many na ebie. What type of things are these? Well, so language, it is not only meant say it is meant to imbibe in us tradition and culture, to make us proud, to make us have self-worth, self-identity, a book created for a purpose, not subjugated to the culture of another race. No. So, printing books, and it is very, and your home, you come to education, so I buying beba or the books, ni concept, we beba, I buy if you want to buy for Fraba, not also the books, ni concept. Some of the the buy a cry will not implement it, not Ubin Swaba, not the also in the concept about, and then I hear what as Kelisa, and the Abedu.
Angel, I know pay a bed was say.
Yeah.
Angel Cabono, a president at Nagrad Seco, a for Eco. And no, and out to see no, a bonko on a neat 100.9 FM, and I was so a gua otian a Ghana Montie. Abra, any akusia. Yo,
yeah, say,
mammy.
Abusia for the Democrat, the insight, Nimuha. Israel for woman to woman baby. Womukrano woman Palestinian for Neko. And now Iran for Tresse. Obi akotutu ato omu ambassador bi na so ye na womu aka womu ni a womu bo Israel for suspect but no womu ni nyina so no womu suspect Israel for ana womu kwato bomb ade to Israel hokane ana Israel for kire se sema won ya tie baby din a yenka wo bia Iran for de wo ho abaje ntokwa no mu na Israel for asan a start missile attack na nka nkɔfoɔ pata wɔ nim sɛ wɔn de wɔn nya abotre na wɔn ne Israel Iran foɔ nkasa na sɛ bi wɔn bɛpata wa wɔn apata sɛ ade wɔn yɛ wɔn anye ne yie ɛnso Israel foɔ kyerɛ sɛ daabi wɔn wɔte ne baabi wɔmɛka da mɛnyame awurade na abɛko ne ko ɛnya se fakyɛ 7 times 77 no wɔn nya saa adeɛ no nti wɔn alanche missile attacks na no wɔn to no pion ɛde kɔ Iran for no sɛ na nka asɛm ni fie wɔn te wɔn baabi ɛna mo kɔpɛ ntokwa na mo akɔpɛ ntokwa a mo ahyia te wa ne ma ɛbɛfono wɔn na within short time wa wɔn start so wɔn to meza no yɛsɛ mo nkɔhwɛ nneɛma a wɔn sɛ no Iran hɔ Israel for se we kura de ne ketewa mu a enti petro buo no afei na ɛbɛkɔ soro paa esan sɛ Israel for wɔn asa akɔto ahyɛ Iran for so wɔn betumi ne obi ako Palestinian for wɔn awie wɔn de wɔn ani kyerɛ Iran na Iran for bɛhu kwan a wɔn de wɔn bɛfa so push bi aba ɛkyerɛ sɛ His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wode wɔn Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia gyina ring mu a ɔbɛbɔ na hwefom sɛ etim Randy Abe ɛna all blasting down kwa institute for sɛ public debt analysis bi ana wɔn ɛyɛ no down kwa institute wɔn yɛ hypocrite pa sɛ first no a nkasa na wɔn bɛyɛ ana a obisa wɔn the inside
Mame fa the Daily Dispatch na me wo ora afenyoma ken eka se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ono na e wo se Ghana foto aba e ma no na wo mu ejai enka ne mampanyi Mahama isan se woni bibipa bia e de ema Ghana fo e na ora Samankra o kire se ye de mabunu gina ho ne ye de ye oil gas any gold gina ho a obeyi mabunu no isan se mabunu no mu edu womo ehunhia esen oil gas any gold no etora Samankra de wo so no obeyi emabunu ewo omanyimu MPA for na wom de atu edwasem a mo use gas no cylinder recirculation model no mo fa mo hu nhwem na emwa na cylinders no e dada na de kono atofoforo enti ya da obonkrata ne de ye de akwakogu
yo yada mo ase kwabena ene akosua anope yada mo ase for humans job ye kai wo se Ghana Montie e wo neat 100.9 Akasi mami ensa na abo nonkono kei abedwafo agedwa mera yawasane tano watena se aka womo aka so mba be join no na discussions no etimi akoso kama ene issues bebre ena yeba be bobo ho yeba be kye adwen ewo ho ne ehu de esusuan ede bode ho no ebefa na wo kye se de UCG board no wo mo so fight URC ewo fine over 5.8 million Ghana cedis fine na yede ato wo mo eso train accident ho sensem bebre nwonwan ye kiremu a na asaba besi nachi untimi hunu de nam soma saa accident yi ekokosi ye na kyese nipa bi anya omadwuma ye ntinka by now no senka heads must roll and ya gidi ka obo nsenkrofo to sase de the next time no ye be due diligence and nsema hodropi na enne anope ye didi ho enkomo ya ye ne abedwafo ebeto asa enkomo no tata no bacho me akwa abo
mejo so mame
na ho tesen
me shira me
yesu ase it does na yenhwe me de wo shase free train accident no too weird.
I mean, there was a mention of a phone for any production team. As some said, yes, I know whom baby I will share. Now, I tend to agree with him, Crawford. I almost say I'm being biased, and I say, me Kasano Dodono doesn't favor NPP. I won't blame them because Sankomutie me way back when we were in Dumsa. Any of the facts that Kroponen ye Dumson when the NDC government was in power, now me acting general secretary for the Convention People's Party. Now, the hope face a menko can be Emma incumbent because most me person ba power.
Yeah.
Intina acquired a seminar NPP for na to kese. Titru mene today's Reverend Charles Usu. And Jennifer Queen.
Okay.
She has such a power. And so now you jina and this yabanso. The council den describing John Mahama as the most incompetent on the African continent. A bad governance. But MPP amamuno amayabe who the reality of the goodness of the NDC when they were in power. MAAME, first of all, the ya sa accident ni see no. Nipa ese atwena so. First, pa. Railway authorities.
100.9 FM.
More negligence. And this adiwe aba. Na men council can say it is right to say nipa no ko park a car ni see. And I say the car no ko say e wo rail no so no. Onfa ne ho trotro. To be very honest, member judiciary no abaso for the speedy manner in which they sat on this case omo sentence corporate. Ba mame maybe omo abaso no na me bisa so say oh say you to me di asem 10 times to me sentence wo wonkum ni pa
Ejaso fast track pa.
yes na me ntra hanka sanka nipa nwu ansa na was accident mu ansa na e be sentence nipa na san you to me tra asem so a sentence nipa 10 times adia ene sanka nsem akase egu ho gotam a yekote de $400 million ama kwa brane oba na ye hu de ye na sika apia manfo dem j say ab fu say news amwan ene MAAME dapa ne Adam Krofo we believe say and as we perceive say they've been corrupted, they have stolen public funds etc. Omo enam ho yan chere de ne bodwe na railway authority who interview menu ya koku yes atasapo say utwa interview no so and can some obeka no last week metie no he insinuated say a sabotage. In fact,
and who sabotage you?
It was NDC.
Obi na sabotage you say many due diligence.
Yo. Na omododo no from the beginning no, they started politicizing the whole thing say a sabotage. MAAME, the rail line has been dormant for many years, and I say it is a new rail. I just say activities are a war no. It's still going on because there's no train ply on it. Na the yet no chere say omoye underpass ahoro or whichever case it is. And so driver na ankofa kana mfa ho. Rather no or the fa before because it is alleged say in fact me interview na Mark or with one of the drivers in that area. I watch say underpass no moye no. Right no sa rental cars no enko ho. Na ye ka nketua. But I'm also convinced say they will not just do underpass a year for car nketua no mo agya ne sa track. I'm sure there are other underpass between afa cars akese. But our lazy approach in doing things shortcuts. And I'm my branch and want to me and drive a car and uncle Buna ni one on one. And son obey no man go baby as you go. Sa atoyere chemu yabe. Now railway authority. Negligence are mechanism. Sanka even the taxpayers' money. Omo yuzu ye engage Ghana Air Force. Say, mon take lead on the rail. Now mon share anything that may happen because this is the first time. Anything could happen. It could even be said, anybody be boni pakra. And I say, baby, Pia fan also. Enti, as much as we understand say most about the no nanka sa ebia Air Force for edikan anam so with communication telling you people say oh the road is clear. And na timamufo hu say plane e wo form na enam rain no so wo mre kra ya bo hu the road no o madwen be baso say something is going to happen today. I think so your drones. How did it happen? Say to me you should drone for blood donation or say blood services in normal. Almost the whole world we are number one. Now you to me and you services no to monitor the real. Now you real time information as to what is happening on the real. Mame, it's see as now I am not surprised. They said them kind of okoto de ne bodwe. Akwe ya sentence within 2 days. VRA negligence as spillage by no. Because enye kwahwe about to say me no ne abrante ya jeli no ko bi enti no. Up to date yenye obi antwen na so finding obi a. Eno kropo a ebe ye national disaster. Claiming for properties. Eno kropo no ye jai VRA for omo a omo bi yi no through negligence ye jai omo na. Now, branch within 2 days, you're jailing. We are not feel the false information. You peddle, you're not by any mere person. The minister, the sector minister, and no, or the Photoshop photos. Said this is the situation on the ground. Mame, I will not blame him too much because most of them, as ministers today, any MPs, they were born before computer. And they don't have that. They are not technologically savvy. Our Mwankasa be manage on Facebook. In the amount for the management. But Obi manage. I want to believe say by this time, Owura Pitama we should fire whoever manages Facebook. Now come from the trouble say a branch when the man manuko yi menareka. And now say I didn't crop on yam na me do to na branch so manage me Facebook and on the to want my fire no. That is incompetence. Oh mame. Ya can't say maintain say obia aligning to some spirituality aspect. Amamo na nkoyi na honhom nyina ebuafu. Say amamo na dwirega na ahonhom ewo.
I say ensu afa na honhom nyina yiwa ma.
Aden na kan na nko science fad na mfichire. Ana Ashanti regional minister kan say nkrofo emra ne fie ne nchen hoyi. Aden na kan na nko science ho. I didn't can say any other day. Na kutupuru da ye be test ade no. Sa janwa.
Na say afena na
in fact, driver no ni statement and also okasa. Did he say car number says how many days? Do we know? Producer, what was he say dada? How many days? I didn't know within the period I ever tested the say more than 1 day. It means that somebody at the rail authority must be
held responsible.
Because you have known before that day. I didn't think so that Yanko says rail the young Sukura no so baby. I knew. I don't mean GOBND say saboteurs. Say NDC for and CP before Beshada. No more command castle yana say no modi akosi ho. Say trade embe boom. Hey, Nani Yanka, what kind of human beings are we? That in there, I don't even want to go there. When it comes to saboteurs, yes, people can sabotage government on other issues. No. But this particular one, and some few other allegations of sabotage. No. Let's deal with the matter. Now, young who say, oh man, for biswa and kasadia we ANC. Because the trolley rail now, I repairs, the other things, no, could have even that day from morning, no, a bit move up and down. I'm a real time information as to what is happening on the rail. And sana, on my testing. But my uncle Banessa, not kwa brane, to me at a new train, to nuwa, and yakopem. I mean, the taxpayer is going to bear the brunt of paying the repairs or whatever. So, more new part. Mame, the negligence in this country of our leaders or more dear and Nkrofoya you or Mogu or some more, and yeah, Jumano. Edutram. Oh, my main convenience be so in conclusion. Sasuno, and we yemu. Not a single Ghanaian, Sasuno enemy. Drivers, sir, father, Utia, Kakrabe Kamo. Mojuma Muhaya drivers no so mutia me see for Mombeso and Mebati. Mecca, because he beef up. Obimu, oh, who about yes, oh, me more despite media. A big power, a pride. Mo be, in fact, me, yen crassa besabia, ye bar becassa. Ye craponi, ye celebrities already. Enti, ye feeling some kind of big be me more despite. Me kokasao, UTV, NIT FM, OK FM, Peace FM. Enti, akwaya to say, ye mu bino, ya mana shemu, amana kwaya say ye sonko. There be traffic light, I have observed several times more drivers. Or 2 years because we are more despite media, Peace FM, whatever. Or soon, say, Uncle 10 run about a 10 and a war, the Georgia, and I said, Uncle Chat. What the bell here, even though police people are standing there, who are no cost circle. It is unpardonable and unlawful. So be 2 Peace FM and him had what done with you. Now what go veer into the traffic intersection. So cost circle and I say Quebec. It is wrong. It is wrong. As I say, Bibi boom pine and sana Yabaka say, Sasana moye. I know Monkwa. I branch your TTV is going ya work. I say, be me, ma'am. Look, you see. Me baho. It is unlawful. You see, it is wrong. No.
What is wrong? What is wrong is wrong.
Yes, I know. Say you will defend it, but you see,
what is wrong is wrong. Even though the police allow us to pass, then it is wrong. Meaning pa me baho. Me say. Me say. Say, what do you mebaho? Mebaho, I will explain to you. Papa, you can say, it is wrong. Me say, make sure. Oh, Adame, producer, me say, producer, you see, I don't blame producer because he must defend. He must defend. Dabi. What do you make sure what you wrong? What do you meba? Abrandi ya membo ni on also tewe. On also or your MPO. Onya ba omoka na ni kire ha. Onya tu ni car enye ono no driver they driving. Broom no dia fa ho. O ko circle na sabeka. It is wrong. Me anka se me nua ba ko amebo ni owura Bernard Mona. On also the same thing. The car ni can find no use okay. On the limo be the can find. And the am ta parking e di. Bernard nya tu. Me kan okura because yesu na bi asi ade oye naba. Bernard Mona wo tu ni car dream no atwa fa so no okolo. Police nyama no akwan so nko. Sometimes the police are not there.
Yes. Yes.
I'm telling you.
Oh, Odame, your security doesn't have power over the powers of this country or the rules. I will tell you why the permission you are talking about, no, it doesn't exist. What do you trying to mean? Other CEOs, ministers are a whole be on Mobaha. Peace FM. Or maybe you're more than a Nkrofo gu ho atwa mo agiska ne ho nkro ne ba motor rider di omo nimo omo so omo pon ya bru na motor rider ne momo odi na gin wo ko veer into that particular section no omo kono. Let me tell you why this are wrong. You motor rider police officer no, in fact this intersection the way it is regards Peace FM building no, it is only the president who can come here and move to that direction, not even the vice president. Because you're too about mano. That is number one. Number two, ambulance can also use the other lane, oncoming lane, now on veer into that section because it is allowed. And now on some kinds of authorized bullion vans can also do same, right? Depending on the situation of the traffic. Now the NTMA say, a year wrong on your so-called permission. They say, police in the crowd no wabaha office say wodi obi anim to okobu afa hono. You're wrong because emra no nchiresa wo bu emra so na permission na wo se mo agye no I can tell you on authority say on many occasions police ni gyina ho police ni gyina ho enye se mahu se driver no akosere kwan o move ya no whether police wo ho na say police o nti say wo pese se masere kwan a nti say abet is a standing order but your company doesn't have that right. It doesn't have to assume that right say me despite in say drivers yes say a dey articulator bi panyan and when I fed na management e ba betrase now markers nti ono di ama kan yo sabi ya kasa for the ko dem na say the ko bo asa ne ye no ankasa nti I'm saying say sasu we mu pa there are many unauthorized things name moves are tema motorway everywhere nkrofo ye and mwayin nti yenhwe mra ebetumi akikire na ya sa no ma we
me da se abusiafo kwakwa osuba na hene me mwakwa aba afe wo papa
biama me so wankasa
da
hey
na wo
na waye tuntum
me maame afiri
oh and a weekend is we are graduation congrats utirinkwa yeah enye easy say o Michael school na also school
enye easy o
na papa yi hawa na adwoma na so ni nyina na ozo ujai ko sun ade ne ade ene yonga he
that's
nyina ka oh why ade congrats me bo aba na me ma o ya kon so iti aye ni duru a
na when me do invite crab bro kra na wo ye
duru na o me aso
unyina mo sabe ka mo invite pepe
Ika mi papa wu ya me ba ha na obo me so.
Me bo pam na wa ya ma me so me ma mi kwaku anya ade. Wa anya ade.
Uwu de e da ho man.
Okay.
E den ya e beba. Nyame na onim de o.
So far as e pese e ko heaven.
Sa. Mo ni ma no mo do no, but nyame do no e chen mo. Enti no wa frɛ no. Enti.
Mi na ba ma akwa aba. Na mpacho udin.
Mpacho from a
Fad akwa aba. Ibi abokọ. Radio ase. Ogu. Yankoi.
Biama.
Railway accident.
Yeah, be chia for anopai. I think say railway accident, you know. See, and na ebi say a fake, ebi say inti you call platforms in social media and any adena. You go hu na railways minister. On one kasa e dey aba to social media say at the track now across it rain is no aba beto actually you was release video bi o say camera what train mu record the speed ya ekokonya accident nyina was release ya actually na omo enim de e wo IT mu no ya de ya anom ko ze no ade na papa na de aba na fake enti omo kire source ba bi a picture no original e wo no ya de ansana Peter Mewu ebe admit say yes a file photo and on so kofa beto na nye original track na e wo ho no e no de abeto biama ye nyina ye nim say Peter Mewu ne ho akire no as I say the ministry even workers from we ye ntu omoka o pesca koye campaign wo ho this accident
on never kan ya na say una
na say no ye energy minister ye hu campaign a o ye wo ho ene yu ko wa e ho da ho pan ne nkrofo kra mo ye campaign man ye pe o ma bro mo ho eti eni se Peter Mewu pesca de akwa ye campaign so jaje enche bi no wa kasa anya ye de ayi train 11 beba accident ni e de akwa oh already na Peter enya bibi kakra e de akwa ho akwa ye campaign no ade they say ye twi no say promises obey ye ni ade nyina omra meye skani ho the accident here big opportunity for him ube who builder ye de beto ze de kwa repair train no alomi train no mkofa bae na e ba ye pe e na last half house boys no mo go on amudo mo issue fake news no ada bia amuni fake news ba no e no mkofa bae say Mauli Chapel NDC branch chairman in Northtown ono na track no di kokosi ho se so mo akwakofa NDC abam se ye ne ye sabotage government say cheze biama odwin ho awonti ase how can people do this inti ma onobo okuje to so call ne branch list nim ko hu se obia ni sei e wo ho no ne ade ampani ampa e ba ya se omoboa ne ni party flash staff for security say news yo such as NDC for na sabotage government biama mi hu ona no e wo TV so no grant interview omni che say se see a development baby omote no development e yeden e ba ho afa ne afa ene ye de rail line abetwa mfifi nti o see government provide alternative route for them nti ono no oye otwa blocks nti the track or the blocks no nti omo ya no mo de across rail line no so at akọ the other end bia na obi atobi ukoyi ama no mo ne sa no mo ye no yes ono akada ni interview or grant ye no eti drivers in the tracks no across the rail line no e de call the other side
na so mo the rail line na you kwan
oba you say ya ma alternative route bia mo nso betimi
you believe say a government bear construction say a major construction say my alternative route for my residents
amanye sesi ya no obi wa hanom na ni otwempra wa hanom a na ofia na wa cross na wa kwakoda na wa ba so edi train ba pu na akwakobo no fese ka ha de ekura ye de ekwan atum yi road I do honom ni ade accident si wo hoda ana meboa so just here eti o se the driver no obi a otwa blocks wa ono ye ni bia oni ska o didi o ye de track kosi wo si train ma mese no he say ya say the track do be fa no blocks akokora oni bi na flash house boys go say e sabotage NDC for na yes ade we so asem si a wo say ya nya abotre na yi politics e dey efim John Dramani Mahama na ko sign sa contract we sa trade from Japan ko je $398 million say yem fanye sa ai the idea ne say ye rail line from Tema akwakosi Ouagadougou eti Burkina Faso be yo mo de aba so just say ha na say transport of goods and services enam so smoothly neko na ku wado buy wono wonim the concept the idea no o de akosi pakada na wapere we atra eni wakofa trade
bia obi so ba obi abeto aso
wakofa train dia ba besi so say hwan na efa enema ni free Tema e dia si train so akosi pakada o de ko hin na ka abefa kwa na ekwan na kura we ekwan ya yese munye yi from hoho ni ade nyina ekwan da ho eti hwan na ebefa ne gusu dia si eyi so iti na me boss amejemfi e kiro say railway to nowhere so just say a procurement gig sika bi anipa bi benya dinum ni ade ni akofa aluminium tray am say brand new it tray yes e di be 20 years pejima mento oh pejima mento
at least mun give credit kakra
where one diti biama tray ya cha ya use o se be enfa na mo kofa fi
e na mo buy mo de train na buy
o say oh ye di call takra di kojo chrome train won we
and then
super ya buy ya mekasi ya koto brand new tray yesi yakofa train dia ba takra di kojo chrome services ni ade dia besi no kwa ya nye sa fanfare yi binum ni ade nei papa yi on the renaming of national facilities yi da bia ono onwo ye so da bia otu abadi uba BNI o se na ye NIB emfaso be na wo so nakop o se ye nakok emfaso be na wo so nakop no ye se nakok so Rollins ya wonu see ni university ewo Tamale UDS 1-2 din o akufu ado baaye o de campus ba kwato Dombo o de ba kwato CK Tadem o de ba kwato Bugri na bu ye ba Sunyani a University of sustainable natural resource development ye de ato Buzia uko Kumasi a UDS campus e wo ho ye de ato Apia Minka chese ebadi tuonkwa da bia kufu ado tudi ameri obi akofa ba o criticize no wa me bobra no ene wo de kokuma se wakoto ni din kuma se 1 ptt 1 se wo betu din a bia ma na wa ye bi na wo wa de odi an den atoso eno no o ma ne be den be bo abaso se ne kwa me nkroma wu ye echeche ne hu se kenyi wasi university a osima ya ne ade o deserve se ye mfa ni din to so anye bia na kufu ado o free mu a anase o free na konwa so a na ye kai no a apart from tiafi nkete single room toilet no ne ade ne be kai no de wo mo tracker no so university ba akufu ado be wonsi university oba ye wonsi university akoma da university be no akufu ado be wonsi university so anje bia ma de kan se MPP aban ba ye wa me bobra se ne akufu ado anya sika twitwiri di no ne ade anka wo se ye hu massive development massive ene idea ni ehu aho kire ni ade ene mpanyifo a omo wo businesses omo kam se omo da omo na yewura samyo na sem okoka na nsen o say as a businessman he cannot sleep in the night. Because obadabe nyane na usika ne value no yeden. Ashe. People are losing their livelihood. You see a boka 25 billion cedis. E dey go banks. And here 9 billion cedis to survive. Enipa nso was ye ntua sika na won so a ye ntua so 25 billion e ko he. Da bia enipa to parliament. Omo ti minister of finance ni ade say yemfo mu sika won. Aban so say watua sika na mom. It is kana wo. Krono a e wa aban mu biama da apucheri bewu e na behu ne tenchen. Da on be fi aban mu ni ase ye audit ya. E na on behu. Say sika omo wia. This auditor general ye report e wo GCB bank. Say you transfer over 51 billion cedis to an unknown account from GCB. 2021 besi ene aban timi discover baby scanner. Scanner ira. Ni ati kromo a, ni obia ayedi. Na obia ayedi. Papa ya o say white ya na odene na minister of finance. Say IMF you or Sanko we akotra ho. The international finance minister. Yenimu ni yokokoye. Etimi sign contract say revenue assurance. SMA timber company ye man $100 million a year. For no work done. Na yet yani ayedi. President Kufuado akwakofa KPMG say yenye audit ewo ho. Ye the audit report na brand obosumi ni e say flash staff also or study report. Na insiders chira say enema e report biama e bon to say tiafi. Kan. Krono fitai. Yete ho ni ade. Ni ebeti mayen say Ghana for nya arehemu. Say ni da so ho. Achia ne mu ye. Esna bebo bia John Mahama ebeba. Say me who say na oni Angel Kabodi edi nkomo. No money ade church the odo ye education sector. Emri ba ya na wa ban mu say ye mama bia ma wo ba ya ne ho fefefe ni ade yi. Okosku ye ma ne sanitary pad no use. MPP Samuel Ku me boni din be ka say ye demon. Mahama penkwara moja dia ye demon a demonic work. Today ebinum nya omomensia say be omuntimi nko school because their parents cannot afford it. My daughter is in SS3. Okobi ane maame, you have to buy these things for her. Now baby buy no ye free o. Omo say ye demon. Kufuado. Ya to hufia ne ade. Ene oye bi. Den oye. Pard ne kra ne ye the taxes aye dey atoso. Ne board den biamamo de motor ne say.
Paso na fu anu si mame.
Oh, nchai. Aba mu no yo si wo say. Biama nchai. So Toby man no. Je ambisa nso to ne say. Nya ono ankasa de o.
Paso na conclude mame.
So, ene ye so taxes ye gu ayi pard so ne ade a. Ne boy de den enkora ne bi ntimi nto. Eti ene se onya ne mensia not if young go school mu ade. Your mama say obeba be correct sa ne ma na nyina ayede amagana. Enti me kamajabi. Eye kajabi krobidi. Na menu ya ba ne mesan ababiem.
Bad.
Bema. Hey, edin ojuma yin.
Nyame den.
Nyame wo ho. Nim se etiefo ne ahwefo no pai. Enitia ne yeko. Na edika ma mefa konye ntia wetiefo no pai. Na memfa ntia soro nkon free aye me leader of our party. His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia so ye mre wetiefo no pai. Na me ntia me ofa ya. Me hu na che. Be na otu me nsani. Na me ni share. Me ye fasting. And I said,
send me a message. So they wake up, brother. Minya was some.
Hey, Adade me job, bro. What about for me say ya.
Na me ye fasting che. I say, oh mama, I say,
We are fasting che. Until me start is our normal.
me ma ben a mate. Say ja. Ano pe maka sentimi so me be ke bia ko. Ne mu kan na me yi bie.
Wo de na etie, wo
Me
de
de sisi o. Na ma commensem so ano pe me fa konya sam di kan ye na the leader of our party. The bold solutions for the future. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say Ghana fo nya gide bi woni mu. Esan say eja 2025 ba ye koi. Woni mi say nipa mienu ana miensa anan ma men kan say mienu edemu kan no. Ba ko nya konya ye president ben. And the former president. Ba akunya enya president da. Enti no etoda ye be ka say a comparison ma. We'll do the comparison and also project what we can do. Now the comparison no. When you say man about to ye ntimi nko without talking about corruption. It's not possible. About to be a tournament bia no corruption it contribute to abaye to. Na ufa nipa mienu no a wo de omo tutu nsani a wo be di adanse say ba ko de Sebi corruption wutimi fa nkwa na bobo anokra ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia about corruption dia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can be anything but the only one thing he is not so corrupt. It is records Ghana for nyina ya aware. It's saying the former president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama sa se mo wutimi nka enyini free ho or yeah vice president or my 3 years and some months one of the major records of Tim Seti as a sitting vice president Ghana for nyina nitua me kasa se mo de bia me we me so uncomfortable minim sisters okay XTS Korea deal okay sir housing projects enumere bi yes security agencies for Ekogu Parliament House enumere 10 p.m. Such is a kwan bia so ye pass sa bill no and ye pass sa contract no na ye kosi dan ema police for ye be kate so do tesa no police depo ye so okay e be pemo nne not even a pacho Brian monya mo time na de me de me time na wo mu ye sister me pacho
no sister ya
anopa we ye me kisi ye de omu no ne tutu nsani o asem maka train asem na ye be kate sword no the late president Ekache Ghana for nyina say the vice president office in charge of that particular contract XTS Korea deal housing you see be see almost saying 100,000 houses for security agencies and actually the police for Okugu Parliament House e ye de en pass my yen e be pemo nne omunche just a single room omusi yen a free contract no $100 million went waste as a result of a cost the office of the vice president no John Dramani Mahama presented to the government samre no say a car or boy ye nie ye tue scan na de man no ye intimate a single room you see samre no ye kai very well so man mu me nim hwe kra no me kai matna midu o ka kire yen say the sitting president samre no oye Ivan Sufiatamus professor put up a committee to investigate his vice president e bin see da in our fourth republic yet Akane the late president there no Ninja is a committee so investigating no for the first time, and this is an individual. Most modern compare Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Somebody you cannot, not even a single corrupt act, not even a single actor. No bomb. Say ni pawe, which me catch them on the pawe. Say oh yeah campaign. I'm a John Dramani Mahama at the back of. What's our kasami edinyo? Me sha se po yo. Me nya sha se po yo.
Drone ni adi nyina Bawumia a business.
Control him this morning.
Bawumia is more corrupt than any in your government. Anything a year.
Okay, government official one. Okay.
That's how cheap Bawumia is. $250,000.
Your microphone is even off.
We are setting the record straight.
If you have anything, just note it down.
So me say for the first time in the history of our fourth republic, a foreign country parliament house, a boy president dean as government official one and who bon airbus scandals mu. This is the person NDC for catcher and the power say yen for Bawumia to nchen na ke yen to abamasa ni power. Hey, NDC for what kind of fictitious narrative is this? What kind of imagination is this? Mame come in some so. And the power. Yes, last week mitie one friend is saying race ministry friend is saying a PR right? Mitie on any interview on the power and on make very interesting friends and revelations be a me say ogumbe hia sa on the power Messi Subi ona me dey make him a point. And then they say me wo fire o. And then me nua panyi kan sem bia baby am free ba no me dream wa me ntiase. Mitie the track owner no. Mr. And let me correct this impression me nua create yen. Baby accident ni see yen no. There's an underbridge. Nipa enya access to cross from one side to the other. Mami correct this impression no create on the power we say ekwa ni won enya no kre. There's an underbridge a car fast here across the other sides. This is what happened. A branch any say omode blocks ne kono. Na e kia track ni blocks ne mu odru ti kia track ne ba form. Etimi fa underbridge na ase ekọ flow di blocks no. Na eba no. It says here you blocks the free money no. Wait na then abasoro. Eti duru under bridge no car ni ntimi nya den emfasie height na basoro. Thank you very much. Eti car ni ntimi mfasie biun. Eti no so mokofa esoro. And unfortunately, okofa asoro no and a car near den a car den so.
For how long?
That he didn't state in his interview. GH14 interview no. I don't want to believe in the saboteur argument, because Yehubi from January Bepemone, Yehu, a friend is saying, how do you call it? High tension towers are both and not a one. Nipa the Senate Mekujina etutuni na. I'm a post na shiasie. I'm a kani edundumo maimu. Yehubi. It is me patron bright of fire. Me patron. I don't believe in it, but I am making a claim. So if we could witness such incidents, so nipa etimi eko to two boats high tension cables a transformer a transfer power. No nipa etimi ko to two cable a saying boat ho ema post ni nyina adwirigu form makane ndunumedunum ba. I thought out me gidi be say bia na obi nsashem kakra o bia o. But then this is the argument. Say ebinom say training ye de ho ka bre Ghana for make catch Ghana for no pay. And I believe say the gentleman from the ministry so state say train no yanto and free accident if I saying a play event a place or and one movie yen meaning say damage is the cost yen and yet that much. I believe say that's something be yen catch Ghana for no pay. E ade bia aban botai ne say let's try and see how best we can improve upon our transportation systems in this country. The traffic situation in our crowd dorsal and I gonna crowd dorsal. And the pay me back late from Legon, any more create to Siashi, me do almost 40 minutes in traffic. And if there's another alternative, it can be me I ensure say, every movie traffic car, can be boy nyina. Well, from all this politics, so and upper way na ministry no na say Peter me u pesika ko campaign. Hey minia. I ain't more ministries all 8 years no. Not the namu no. The namu no, is that what you people were doing? Eti muko 8 years me pacho me mode Mr. Jaisa. Uye minia penny. Uye say mo discussion see. Eti me Ghana for no power. Ni esi ho no kre ne hadwen. Accident de ye Friday be coincidence. Sana ebia anopa no kra na ni ho. Omo start omo test drive ebia kra na medical surveillance or area how just say ni kwanum. And unfortunately ebe pie so. Me gidi se moma ye nto ye mbo. Mfum so de woni pa bia ho. And I believe se utie abrante no interview na. E dance kire se sebi nuhu bi wo mafa. Ti mesre Ghana for se yemfa nche omo. Eye boni bi no ma ye sign se sebi o ye menka ne sen yesu ene ye ban na bia na dance a kire ye. Ye besre Ghana for moma ye nso ye sem na we go with our day-to-day activities. Yes, no pa. Nehu here so say yes, or my friend is saying law-abiding citizens. So let's do that. Offer your car me with the traffic flows and other stuff. I believe say when she is here, young can want me. It's the best Ghana for. Mama ye nyina no ye bia no. Ye interest sebio ye actions will not have a negative impact on the life of others. And we be here pa ye saying say young can say ya. Emre bia a chairman kwenhyia ni si wi a na fe de betras na ye blame games. The ministry na say and na sebio tu gidi say ministry beti sika akoto train. Sebio anopa we tiefo ni eni ho adanse ma me. Say ministry ati sika ye railways kwan na sekura o. Akoto train from Poland. E de abedu Ghana. Na da oko test drive no wa said that so boa paye pa me said that adi akopem. Na ma science go garage bi. Why? Why didn't you tell me say adwene kra no power advance this kind of argument in this discussion? It's why pa na be said yes. Ti be sre Ghana for. Say na buy na share boss say you be improve upon our railway device systems in this country, This government has invested significantly in the rails of this country. Nobody will argue with us on that particular issue. So be the case of start you buy and not sebi. Na rails Ghana sebi na net year. In 8 years we've seen the development we've put it in that area. It's your best Ghana for. Send them and the power ministries in the can me did say damages no enye kesesa. Omo train technical report on the damages are all train no so no. Then they can at least make a decision on how best repairing and bringing back on track. Na Ghana for nya so mfaso na ye nyina na ye pese Ghana for nya no sense aban we adwen Ghana for ho. Enu nti ho be hia say best Ghana for say and na utie enra nkomo na free IMF ba. E kira say things are at least things are taking shape. You better Ghana for say, Munya GD away mu. It's say, ya be pain. Eja, I can force him be a case, near we cut up pain. Or Casaberry cry, Sebi and unity near. Sebi, ye buy in 2017. We knew the challenges of this country. Sebi Ghana economy, may can on the power, and said, I'm years ada within 20 years. Ni. And said, I'm years ada. Ye about 2017, there were challenges. What share your economic indicators now? Things were getting better. As between 2017, 2020, between 2017, 2019, things were better in this country. We saw some improvement in our indicators. Unfortunately, challenges be so in Ukraine. We are not proud repeating ourselves on radio and television every day. So they be a can be no make fun of it. No, we admit there were challenges. And in the space of all these challenges, abiding thing could die. Abiding is why be paint. Ghana for your GD wonimu. And Simon Aquina. Na yan toy you mapana ya shas yan so san se be na me no kasi. Mini we can say President Akufo-Addo. Oba dey na why. Last week metie ya offer kwesi plat. I think on my platform CIB so. Say obo President Akufo-Addo abaso on his significant investment away in education in this country. The President Akufo-Addo aya in education no. Me case on the ways aben bi ani ho a. Obetumi do how to President Akufo-Addo in terms of educational development. Ebi ni ho. Offer senior high school, offer tertiary institutions, offer even the lowest level. And now you are a different the STEM education. I shall say from even the lowest of the lowest level. Accra Girls STEM Educational School yes ye. Oko first about some train the AC no ho. Oko wenti ya wo school refer no quasi technical senior high school. Oko here infrastructure dey ka ho. A 3 community day senior high school yes ye bomu. These are investment are buying a year in terms of say improving upon the human capital of this nation. Now you prepare this country for the future. It's your best Ghana for. And this will be too move through. Ombeka de ombeka biego abaye hu fin. Na de kan kuro mu ne se Ghana for nya GDA se no munya GDA we mu e ma ekonya in 2016 no. Ye best ro mo se hwe no ma ba mu ammu. Omu nton ko so nya GDA we mu. Na me de mo GDA sonko se o hwe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vision no de ba no a. We are building on the record of President Akufo-Addo a new direction different from what President Akufo-Addo came to do. It's the best Ghana for say, the best Roman of Paway. Munya abotremaye. Niema F1 and Tumapefra. Your GDS things will get better.
Thank you so much. Banahena, what reaction be?
The American say.
Quick one.
Private business might be a crane rice. About Kromwa. I'm about Miyako Fasa rice 10,000 bucks. I could check. Ama Ramadan. Special prosecutor so Obaba has we are frustrating is ABC and no Jimmy investigation.
Okay.
It is a ban corruption. But me so cheap say a minister of state at the finance ministry can say about me $250,000 here. Gateway baby BIAMAH. Bribe wa orgy. Me say app wa Google the my free. Me ba ho BIAMAH wa send BIAMAH location na me ba. But me abelanchi $16 million. Add your money sika. Free. One air confortune about me out Kromwa.
Mr. Tano.
Yes, medwa on Banahina last word. Or can't before until now my dream say. Mestre say. Yeah, but I yes circumspect kakra. Last week now you discuss a Mary planter de a call Kumasi. Yeah. If Rimano at my can say Nanadu Umuade. But me coffee me play me coche for Facebook na a trigger me say anko ye dan ke say me ka say wan fo buo amma ye and also wan fo buo amma santifo and I think say to say directly say vice president or your kronfo in fact money na obi aka mahama your kronfo that be I'm saying say your communication team
I never said mahama your kronfo.
Fine, okay. Me can't say. Me say father more. Okay. Fad. And you ask about me a kronfo.
Fad.
We will deal with how much
the president are investigating. And Airbus near there. Then I will patch it.
You're investigating Mahama.
Why are you investigating? Where is the report? Where is the investigative report? Where is the report?
Inti I'm only saying say aya yenteko your kakra language bi wo ho because me tie me ho back no I felt sad say even though be and draw my attention from Thursday up to date na wo madwum say a word wrong say me can say o mampani embuade nti ye ba ye nye circumspect kakra say say be a vice president because we crofo and I am say eno na ano shika
that's CP. Now let's move on to PURC fined ECG board over 5.8 million Ghana cedis. And then right now ECG board fights PURC on this same fine. Now anopeye Dr. MONTIE edin komo ema no echeche ne maybe eni so say friends adwuma na ye no obia positions I dey ama on obia play the role. And now before a fine sir ebeba out no, there should be consultations among all the friends saying one more boy power generators no say the consultations near the bisa obia na yekoso ye investigate, but it seems say saa niema na ankoso eyie nti no in the first place no PRC I am from so and na baby omo direct fine no kran so the coin ECG board no omo kran so no omo nye responsible for the day-to-day running of activities of ECG nti no no so ho no mo achia ekakra ene ensema hodo a efri mo abana me sha say e dey free fad also
that's a bit brave. I believe so we shall say last week now. Now me make submission be on it last week. Me repeat one kakransa na dive deeper into this matter. I believe sir we've gotten to a point to be or my you know the service providers or say it me hold you more accountable for some of the abnormalities and some of the difficulties we consumers you face in trying to get their services. And yet when electricity issues see your telcos, all service providers, all my imuno. I believe that it's time regulators hold them accountable for some of their actions. But with this particular one with electricity, consumers' concerns, can cause some damages to their gadgets. And no one complains somebody called an PURC4 and now more SSRD ECG4 near the into compensation and consumers. So we are all encouraging this in our public service and as service sector. No. But the concerns so far, Aban is board now, director MONTIE. We all know with corporate governance, board of directors, they only give the directions to their company, how they want the company to go and the future kind of saying projections on the company no embark on. But when it comes to the day-to-day activities of the company, no, more within the organization. It's sometimes outside there's no more direction. No in TSS. Number one, you've not been fair to them. And we've also heard the case from the board, which say, yes, PUCRC4 have not heard them. And so even in the face of natural justice, you've not heard my case. You've taken one side of the story and you've made a case against me, consumers. I believe, sir, we need to understand, sir, maybe a dream. Service providers needs to be held accountable for some of these actions, just towards their service friends and consumers. No, but then let's be very honest with ourselves here. Challenges about we are all trying to deal with it. Timetable. Yes, we are making a case. We believe that what is happening now, no, much of, and yet as compared to what happened in the past, said doom so be maybe a train. We are witnessing 3 years. For over the weekend, me experiencing doom so I think 3 times or 4 times within the weekend, and I understood that very well. Said, almost a new construction of road from Dodo Aquarium or more construction. It almost started moving some of the power lines, behind the new kind of moye, And throughout the weekend, also moving some of these lines. I would do admit a localized challenge, but sometimes we also need to accept, as a country, where we are from our past, and we've witnessed Doomso for 3 years in the past, so we know how Doomso feels like. And I believe no Ghanaian this morning will agree with me, sir. I don't think any Ghanaian this morning will even think of it. It's your best Ghana for, your best ECG for, your best PURC for, sir. They should have a proper sit down, engage properly. Let's understand the crisis now. Now challenges now, but say find your mono. Let's understand. Say ECG no so na. Let's engage further. Let's compensate consumers because remember the can say ubedum kania ama hawabo bisuo Now the BBA say there, let's be very honest with ourselves. We've moved from that regimes. Say ultimate surround pedum can anytime. Now me machine say. Now also I have nobody to hold accountable. I think so we've moved from that regime. We should have a regime be so negligent. It causes damages to anybody. You need to be held accountable.
Okay,
I believe in that principle.
I'm chipping in this. You know, say a PRC, they speak for consumers.
Yes.
It in this case are almost a fine. Say be almost a fine and genuinely not say a proper legal be the nakoma. That money, where does it go?
It goes to the consumers.
How does it come to consumers? What about giving the chance to the consumer, him or herself, to take either ECG or Greek or whoever to court him or herself?
These were claims, and I'm kind of saying claims are consumers. And they call dying PRC.
Oh, okay.
Individual consumers.
Oh, okay.
And them claims called dying PRC say the can
okay.
But what's my point?
Okay.
Because I'm making these claims because any ECG Hong Kong.
Okay.
Telcos ne bebre na so we all know.
Yeah.
Ultimate your data maybe for a weekend. Now within the weekend almost network systems now I jam up. Monday ashiegu.
Yeah.
Then you lose everything entirely. And I may make it a reference to. Okay. We've moved from those regimes. Let's move towards a regime where the consumer can be protected. The right of the consumer will be ensured. So we are promoting and protecting the interests of every party within the system. I operating on. It's a mechanic say PRC for engage further. Now you nyap kumasibe from masakesi. Say ebe wo mu say enokreso mu tua such damages and as compensate ya. I believe the ECG will agree and understand say yeah activities and cause these problems for some consumers. And it's who be here say betua. Now you entie both sides of the story. Now you tie afanu ba akona sese bi oyebua se o metie consumers ne de me bua asem ni nyina. Me kan asem last week baby say it will surprise you. Say na ye kese obi esi fie emono ene ya me no kese. Obeko ne a friend say wiring system o hokra no sebio. Very bad. It's a can any bonani ba akwa etimi say ne mebro fie ho nyina. Eti be sere fie afo so. I believe that it is time usi udan ya ye be sere obebre. Per certified electricians. No momra mehe obe bi na wo no. Where is abe here? No mo de betoto dan no so ama wo science o chena bi wan hwe yi a bia na transformer bi keke problem aba load abro so na transformer na blow. We all know this. Some of these are localized problems. Transformer etimi blow because load na wo so no abro transformer capacity so a blower etimi say bibi ofi ho ekoseya o de akodan PURC for so ECG do me light into me fridge say yentu akama me no we say bia akra na wire na ofi ho no and no they contribute to the damages a cause of fridge no the best failure for so ye tu amanfo ye tu ECG for no na ye sre failure for so ye best sre mo ye nhwe ye wiring systems we fie yi science say me mehu bi and I cannot give a testimony say if fie bi a minimum e hye yen uko ye kohwe mu wie yen no na wiring na ofie ho no kranie say how do you call the wires? I think hold on, wire contractor cables no na they also can say is it 2M right? 2mm we can be the 1.5 bi na akwakoye bo say ahode na be ba no out form it be sre minim say we are building a nation. The politics will do, but when it is something be a here say you be promoting the interest of consumers, you be protecting the consumers. We need to be very fair and say it as it is.
Thank you. Mr. Medanse pa na just so anu a certified electrician. Now we are working it out. Come on, at the amount. Bana
I think they say electricity electrician certificate.
Yeah. They train them. They retrain them. Write exams on it and then.
But na you blame on bebre. As say cables no yen crofo no cover free time. Oh, hitchy firm one nani. You will be o hanum on beka chose any boy din. Into obi ba o see ni dan no ba. You see we here tropical cable. Ni boy say China there no ni boys was only ma China there no. The so akania be bank one there. So just say nti niema no ye substandard ya. Ye makwan me ba ye krom hanum ne ade no nyina aka ho. Ye standard authority. There no mo hwe a omo makwan me de sa niema no e ba krom a ni nyina e kan. I think say was omo hwe eno nso ye inferior goods ye ebi wa papa okọ Europe no ne ade omo makwan ma sa niema no e mo ho. Na Ghana ni okọ no kutwa cable so o me ho de yinti twa ne sei mame. No ade na ade akọ no atwa. Maami bi all la pass o catch them say o kram pabo afi China biama pabo ko hu ya o ko twa e no pabo ne bedru Ghana no na nneɛma na nane abɔ mu te sɛ ayi biscuit ɛhyɛ ayi mu no mpaboa ne nyinaa nane abɔ heat kan no da bi sɛ container na yɛde nneɛma gum ba da bi a bɛtɛ yɛ rubber na ɔmo akotwa ma no so ta sɛ ebedu awanti ma nton ɛka sɛ buburo biama mɛkɔ PURC so wohwɛ corporate governance ya board biara no chief executive of the company ɛka ho ɔno no wohwɛ day to day running of the administration it enye no krese board no outside the organization no
but say omo mandate almost specify board no omo adwuma
board no enu nti aye the chief executive of ECG no eka ayi board no ho no ECG board no oka ho so that say eti briefing bia no a obey den ono no call for board meetings as a chief executive say 1 week and obe call say twice a week o dey on nyina ejina so so that say no amon briefing eti no ECG ya ka kire PUS ya ka kire ECG say mumma omanfo no timetable because report wa yenya no eche say there is doom so na Tarzan no a wote energy ministry ho no wo see ye ni doom so eti wa wo pere kokofa wa wo timetable ba opoku prempe this man doesn't respect Ghanaians one bit. I mean he doesn't respect anybody or kasa anyhow as a minister yedi esika na etua oka come and serve us na ye bisa de hianya na utufu man se wo de unim se da dum so kokofa yenya timetable mra ni ai external PR akofa Lela Abubakar se no ye ni aid e no de ne call ECG ko ye PR ono so se ba bia wote no ono de oni dum so ti se wo ba bia wote wo dum so de na ye wo wasam biama we ye nsam a ye ka kire Ghana fo opoku prepe e di dum so demonstration achi e grant interview hu se na ya okasa no grant interview e jo mama ya ba ya maw responsibility as energy minister upon sika wanya wo ye hu nyina o wanya sika tam ene we use Mercedes Maybach na de kwadwuma we knew you before you became minister na ye ma we nyina the perks of the office contractor kesi a wo san nya ho kwan there were tam wo de ene se maye kanea keke maye kanea keke o utimi ma enche ye omso bush fires bi ene ehyehe yen cables no ne ade ne light post ti ne ma du so ba ye se nya hwe ejana dum nsu atom ejadum yes o enkrofo bi na lose your pylons both and north ne ade ene ma dum so ba akokra de say anoma bia kosi pylons ni bi so ama akoka bom ne ma eja hye ye o se de biama afa de ye meti aye say dum siesie enye dum so papa ebie na no bia excuse yenso a ye wo man nim say there's something wrong TPR say momo manfo ni ayi timetable ECG boss be catch there say am transformers over 600 and I say eti na ma sa de we PRC the report about so hwe mu no only 3 transformers ene ho aka etenye no credit say transformers na amadum so aba ade na ban we entimi eni no krenchire so minuanom say minisika me de to ayi ene ye se o mampanyi bi kura besra Ghana na se ye beto nsu ama nanom kura je ekobo besia skani we de beto fuo John Mahama Dawroma etimi peja generating capacity ni koduru over 5000 megawatts eti generating ni de ebi wo ho na mo maka fa anwo a ye de be den ye de begum ama mo power eno na eni ho ye nyina be den ye beti ase ene president kojina parliament ka se dum so de ye fama John Mahama no no de oba ye kane ani si so enro ya wo ko bie America wo ka kire say we should bear with you till when are you going to solve the doom so for us you can't so almost say there's no doom so me we be no say for 4 days they don't have light and then me new afa they can work baby oti weekend me say Medina that biama de ayi kura ne say omo dum no wo ho anasa ba no ma sa dum no wo anasa enti say uni fie na say ne ma no eno so de etimi ma efie so hye no because so dum power no ba e the force bi na yere e ba power no boom na ba etu be hu say fridge na jatom na say TV na blast no ne ade nyina efisa de we ade nti na Ghana ha ye de tumi ma amanfo ade o mo pe e no mo ye president Akufo-Addo nua ewo energy sector ye player or supply fuel to IPPs yen tua IPPs nyina yesi yemfa sika no ye tua papa ne de ma no omo a ye de omo ka de kokori unu anya present eti family and friends and ekoso energy sector ye direct say IPPs mun koto fuel wa ha this only party nya fuel makra no a no mo ti wo twen sa nipa no na wo so mo supply fuel sa na ye energy sector no dey biama kotoko hine so ka senka yem privatize ECG ni grid ko ne VR no money ade because Ghana for ntimi manage yahu privatization bebre e wo state enterprise ni nyina sa begu ukotemaship ya de Korea for ibe ombe sisa scraps ni nyina ko ebe nya sikata e no masan akọ yen nyuma bebre no e privatize ni nyina ya den asan agu amene warehouses ni bebre ye de ye sorry praise him ko ye hallelujah wo musa ni ade ananka ye factories amanfo ye adwuma no ni ade enti privatization am say amwa oman na wo hwe bibi ti say utilities ya for a public good it's not for profit say imagine say company bi abefa ECG look at the tariff from the bema ya dey atua and they data kra MTN look at the man na me to 399 data near 182 gig and they to 350 I am 82 gig why na okosu a kire no or private so just here eti niema ne bi oho no mo a aban e wose on fa competent people ni enyi nepotism ne ajai enfim miniwe ni e de na kwhye ho a otimi nya hwe ebi ni opogu prempete energy ministry onu mu esi no otu dentist so just here e ka fa ne koto ba bi a onko ye adwuma ne e na koto energy onu mu energy hu hwe so just here yes square peg in round hole enko so de nanka wo di nipa omo ye competent akoto o no mo solve problem man enye hwehwe anim face look ne de ma adwuma no ne ade wa ha so just here eti yen hwe na ban fa competent people emfa ho tell me am opposition na me yade a obetimi di mako ECG I can do better job na winner takes all no ene de abedu ha o eti nipa ne mo ne ho modern kra no a yesi won kwhye ho because of a party nipa because of a president adamfo di onye den onje ho kerofuriata na adamfo ne partner oni ne bi data bank kerigajepo ene ode ne koto ECG board for 7 years hwe de ene ECG abeye ye ko toma PDS abaomi akọ change bank guarantee ko insurance guarantee ye de ma akufo ado ne nanfofo no ne ade 1.5 billion cedis bills o mjeje aka o mo obesi e na o mo fa ma aban seska we nyina ho anti gate mi fan topa fan wo empower power e ma ye mfa nya adwuma ene amanfo a o mo ye coastal ba bi a me return na weekend o so okoto meet ya bia ma okoya meet ya ye se etum eno se baba aden se oni kanea anti na hyemu no sei baba so nkoto nwo o beton atinika e di yare den ebebre food poison no ne ade nyina we nyina aka manfo eluzu omo livelihood no ne ade etiakufo adom pass papa bi nkan chere de omo ye die enya de a fa ne
eda sipe ida tano
ajuma ye ajuma na de pa ajuma na de pa o some can see discuss 5.8 million PURC and baba mu nyina dentist for nyina bambi ame
keus
mame me de sasem no metti the tew until before that my mentis a normal me no bia em say mo share asye mo newspaper review no wo kan ya me de wo kan bibi na say it falls within the governance period of Kwame Nkrumah na push me until now makoma so say me ba me kan timi no title okay wo kan say sebi in fact there ba ko wo kan ya which appears to be true but I don't agree with you entirely say adwen na ye ni bia na said den na wo fi say adwen ye ni bi mame ye wa adwen pa na abro pa ne boapa yo say 21st century 2024 answer say anka obi adwen kra so obe construct open drains ye de ha ye construct open drains now there okay ya push me if those days say 1955 40 whatever it is flood AC or Ghana
1958
it is true
1 year after
it is true nti wo kan say adentina aban na say sa mre no obesi ne yentumi anya wo hwe ye ho bibi Kwame Nkrumah ye ho bibi that is how come asylum down ne ye friend say it environs suburbs na wo ho no they in fact to be honest with you Malam Kaneshi Malam Canada ho no there's a big tunnel underground tunnel INSC and asylum down so there are underground tunnels and also SC in fact omo constructed those places in such a manner say sebi ejana nkura no hu yasa nka obetu suspect yi wo fie ni nyina e wo ba bi ekọ na nka kosi ni nyina wo ba emu asi enti Nkrumah hye bibi ase only say subsequent governments any abantugu ena ma omo anto aso we here no free ho a Monday year 2 weeks exactly interior minister or visited a police headquarters okosra police for na edwabo no mo de bibi to odwa I say media no say bo apayo obi abu nani aguso and I feel say it is very very dangerous if we don't talk about it Ojina ho and his demeanor and the IGP's demeanor interior minister eka say watiti normal bebre wabonten of course yenso yeti bi yeti the fact is say enkrofo mo do promotion so da yem promote omo na ayi whom you know ne sa no ma na ekoso nti me amete he ye wo police for mo frɛ ye brief ye said say na ekoso e ma ye ba ye tumi enya bi eka na minister ka so mo atiti normal bebre wabonten na one IGP akasa and or share omo no omo ho ne boss and as a Ghana police for boss say ye be a special recommendation ako police service ni mo am fancy ho and also I repeat now all kinds of demeanor no they can plus the demeanor of the IGP no not ho no ma me na bibi ntwa yi interior minister do you have the right and power to say who be a special recommendation as a mobile special recommendation the police service no it is the regional system no and e bi o meka so asumasi ni promotion twam and as a dru ne normal and as a asumasi wasum yie so no my special recommendation for promotion in normal now interior minister we are incumbent in the party I wa bam now question chine translate in fact in speech he is going to force it on the IGP to have a special recommendation to be enlisted and one here no protocol I can tell you on authority say we have police personnel omuntu min trust statements because of protocol minimum obia said the statement Asamba police station also trust statement no or friend and girlfriend not girl no a trust statement no me say right as a result of protocol now mami nti sasem no yen hwe ne yem na membra your friend say PRC ne ECG omontokwa mami asoro me no hey esre no enebre sa fan ye omo so mo fan ne ECG mami me no wa na ebetua se ade omo so omo betua ampa dia me no wa na ebetua na ye betua nso a yembisa se be den na me no wa ye ti ha fad ne banahene ye betumi hu sa ampa se ye fan ne omo motua ye hu account be na ye ba wetu dwa se o ye fan ne omo no omo tua inti ye de akoto consolidated account omo aka so omo fan no 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 so omo tua omo ntua ye nim right and na mo se mo fan ne omo no rather no find solutions to the problems that we are facing rather than say wo boneka ye momo a ye bre no na se ye bo mo kai say system no ebedi ama ye nko ade a anka yenya ko report say me bi say as a result of the fact say ya mbo me nka ye ne adu me kan ya me so na me nefie na ekoba so mo so ye ne ja to me fie mo ahye no and I'm a fridge asay dia na nka ye was all right no in fact we have that right but ye bi say say why in this country no what to me ECG akọ court na wa wen da ensi da and this are fine of whatever they are talking about mama enkosi aga and o hwe wutie ura MONTIE a ne sem o kan to asum they have not been any sit down talk to say boni we no ayeso so nti ye find we say na mo dia beto abonte watrasa It doesn't work that way. This way Nkosiaga. Now, father so eka and same before say ye lines in the previous submission. You see, I don't know you are talking about say Kronfo and I say omo motuntonton sa wise no omo beko omo muko wia no mo do akoyo mbibi. And then so okasa sabotage na party bi say CPP and no suma see nkotwitwa. Me no nya adwene. We say we could draw inference from.
I don't support the sabotage.
Exactly.
But yetiminya incident bi say
na say
kanea ho niema
obi
etimi kotwitwa bi ekotutu ho boat ma post ni bi dwirigu na edin
yes and
that's what I meant.
Yes, that's what you meant. But you were saying sir, with that no it means we can be able to me aka say we that is and I make an unti no dey purely Kronfo na djuma hwe ayi friend say drain covers ahoro if we omo wi ada bia anu nkire say obi apese o pese na na do car convoy be hwe asinti wakoyi ayi na fi omo wi ada bia
yes, so
fine. Yeah, fine. Well, it can happen. It happens. It happens. But I'm saying,
but that was the point I was trying to.
Well, okay. So okay, that you've clarified yourself. Enti mami, PRC, NEACG, Nkosiaga.
Madam was say afi wrap up kakra bi mame bana hene from you.
Near ye can say Omampanyi Mahama. Say or the 24-hour economy. BIAMAH?
Yes.
That 24-hour economy, any new thing, ye 2020 manifesto, ne wom. Okay, ye 2020 manifesto, ye can say People's Manifesto. It's ye call runs, na ya German for adventure. Na ye the ability manifesto. MPP before say, oh, we don't have ideas. We don't have the men. And Nebahomia is doing the same thing. Or say, your voice counts, not your vote alone. It's the Ghana for management, and on finding manifesto, the own tailor to suit Ghanaians. Near in 2020, we're failing on one and our baby. What formal team we are a free a trick of Cambria, my engineer, some more jamming our way. I fail no by G. And then can I also G. We are son of a formal team. So, you catch them and say, I dream your back of foot. So, who could see a trade union? I'm more the omope. Who could see a teacher union? I'm more the omope. Who could see students here? I'm more the omope. San near the building manifesto near the year, yet the young mind. You catch them say, some manifesto are mobility 2020 and the economy are be high. It's in Kamunfa, some manifesto into a Namunfa NDC manifesto. Namunfa Yajuman can they economy no Emma Bedrusi. It's your Mampanyi Mahama say, or the 24-hour economy neighbor. I'm a Juma Bebu. Maybe I'm a Juma ni Bunu. No man for any year, 8 to your taxes. It's here, finance minister, our America, Washington. Near Camp Bosnia near dear or my or so bar or better send your ECG. 69 or 61 different accounts or this Chicago Momuntia, IPPs no money are there, you know, better say on base streamline on my account. Na Sika Kotomo will be able to say, Sikano, a Hanewo, when ye and Infantia, young money are there. This year, election year, procurement gig, ECGs can know the Cotonium. Send your man for being cardiac campaign. Yes, about me, and you know, yes, I did. About me, a campaign to fund it. So that's it. In TV, can I say 24-hour economy no be economy ni mama nipa nya adwuma ye. Ne nipa ye adwuma no. Na ye tua to on so. Se to bebre ba o man ni mu a, na nipa ye den. Ghana ai aban so anya sika ni bia ye mpuntu adwuma. So that's it. Ye hu hia se e be ko bo besia free ba bia biem because ya bo bia amfa ya nkosi ba bia.
But as kwaku owusuba na hene enono. Bad.
What count there? We be Canada. Ya. You patch of me that's be pray. Ye dey nsem nyina be wie ye. Some me can share see no. Me dey kan catch Ghana for say. Eja kan for ne bu baby. Say bio. Say ne wa we cut up pen no. Kaso ba we kra ye nyina chini. Ya e bi da. Ye ba ye ne hu say na tie. Eja sebi kramo to say me e betene bu be say ejuma no. Yo. It yesre tie for no pa we. Ya e bi. There is the records there to show. Obi biara team ko records na ye beto yen in 2016. Omo ka kire yen say na o ma we nam ni nyina ma na ka dompe. Enye na ye kan yen. Mo omo na ka kire yen. Dompe be na mu ja ma yen. Omu ja ye dompe asebi na na mu ni ho. E no mu ja ma yen. Ye be fa dompe na asebi na sa mere no ye economy. it grew by 3.4% in 2016. 2019, we're growing 7% averagely. Na bibia eda na kwa mu se na ema ekoyi anisa. Na se bi oye nie kese be so ye nyina ye nan. Ne ye free mu ba kakra. Ye sere Ghana fo no pay. Ye be sere mu bebre. Enye se ntokwa na ani obi eko. Ye kire ye nsemu na kire Ghana fo. We are telling the Ghanaian people the MPP story. And the MPP story is that we've invested significantly in all sectors of our economy. For education, agriculture, bibia onimu bia. Meka asem we de bia say ba ye in 2017. Now you only one fire service academy training school, Jamestown there no. And I mean you can say you were 3. You see ba North East, ye bia no. You see ba Dia and Contact, ye bia no. You buy now only 7,000 fire service personnel on my. And I mean you can say you pay them 15,000, maybe 8,000 abeka home. You buy and say bina on my you only 40 ambulances and ye juma on my operational. And I mean you say almost 300 ambulances are district bia wo ba kwa mijidi sa no pawe obi oti bia no ohene mpeso aso odnani behu se ni aban ba ye no adanse bi wo ha edi kire se the aban ya aboye nie enye honko a ofa sectors bia education de bia be ka kire Ghana for se the only one area bi o man bia we develop bia no nani kum ho kese paaye the human capital enu nti aban ya ma ya ho den kese na ankasa ejina the development of the human capital of this nation, educating the Ghanaian people, giving them TVET education, giving them STEM education, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Not yet the robotics, but can say, and in the future, and they say, you better be in Sano, and then say, oh, be on WhatsApp, be no update to WhatsApp now. We say new future be about the a new future be the opposite a be. This is what the world is moving towards. It's a man prepare the human capital of this nation towards this new development. The bold solutions of Dr. Bawumia said, let's develop a country that will be prepared for the fourth industrial revolution.
Thank you. Mr. Tano,
Mame. New future now about what's up?
I said we are preparing the count. It is coming. So it is either you prepare yourself for it, and it will surprise you. Say the whole world, only 14 countries per and also any features. Ghana can't be because we prepared our space
for it. Okay.
Space for it.
My idea. Mame, media the American chance say aban me no mo ayire o mo so person ba ba mu no. Parties me no. The obeya akwanwa no bia no. O meye adepa e magana fo. Wo hwe no ma akoso the removal of Ameri from its location to Kumasi. The argument is that and yet so they will cause you in a big group and that argument appears to be say a mudaho. Now so you share distance from Western region to Ashanti region. Now you see on Sankan region ben the call Yanke be much easier because we have not even been talking extensively about the cost involved while they transported at the end of. And I want to assure this country, Kumasifo, Titru, say, this particular movement of 6 turbines from a friend is saying, Babia, Ameriwo, Ayadiako, would you share massive infrastructure put in place in Kumasi and Sana Fidiano Kwakosiho? It tells you, say, the previous administration or more year or more pass energy situation on best over. Because I didn't hear 10 turbines, I'm told. The 10 turbines, not 6, by the Kukumas, no. That massive infrastructure is a year with Kumasi, and suddenly to me, again,
we've done more than that.
Again, for future expansion, isn't it? Yes. Again, maybe some who there be a say, Untisanka, a MPP are buying and not a war bem those days, and come back dream some basic gas processing plant. Because the gas processing plant has been the main year to see air supply your friend say maybe my friend Mary Kumasi Mary, you understand and you make sure say you buy the permanent microphone and come who you now buy you now small to power badge back maybe I'm the Akosi Central Western North meho not just and can so power and so monye obi di akofa ba and mututu you have not added. It's a national asset. To me, I don't mind too much. It's a national asset. But the American and say this particular movement, no, and far a big back national grid no. It is the same energy a year you want and one Sanka mo kofa 6 turbines ni fi ba bi na mo de buy there. Then be can say mo de bia be can ba say as it stands no entesa.
That's it. It's as an eternal. Asadakasia and Koma Kwako Subana Hene of the NDC, Yawasanitano, political analyst, and Fad Osman of the NPP. Yebia telephone lines are now to me 0302243540 for adventure. Hello, good afternoon. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Maybe I told you, baby, I'm ready.
Ayawa ukunu alaji godo.
Alaji one.
Na pom to say.
Nyame adom alaji me ho ye pa.
Nyankopon so bebre na agimapa. Ma amintia vice president, His Excellency Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Magere na se usu maybe sawakumsin. Mikiano any Dr. Mustafa Ablani. Me yire mbeka nche say NDC for nsema omukika fa abanwe no anya nukre crowd masa ye wa hanumo na your mama ene atames bebu o man no ye hu amambo fu a omubu ye Ghana for na reject your mama ni NDC enne na na do ba ye no o si o di senior high ba wa famba akopim na senior high no ya adwuma numbers media light of all no abanu pan na ngina ye sabotage ho nikanka ni kaswa hanumo no de mika na che omudi abro we de anya se asiesie bia aya bro bi na omudi se maybe sawakum ti no modern body ye pese yen yeta am kame mame way down nyamintu I am banisa enti mbesre national security mun sori waka na mun fa wani che kaswa na mun hwe dem pom de pana omo ha manfo ne dum so kaswa sa na mi wali semute Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Bawumia ba obe tutu niema yie Ghana be ye ta be hwe ye nyina be nya ahunto my wife oni nyame ya jima.
Medas hello, good morning.
Fine morning.
Me ba chodi ni baby afrefi.
Mami BIAMAH ho AKWAFO.
Ayo imbacho yanko yiti o.
Mami mbacho ho ye de.
Adumara kwa.
Yo and that was what them say mo kan news no me show Facebook pa mami BIAMAH nie me ma ya ko o mami afrim mami mpacha wadawro mama nya ofidicate de ebri ni ho Fatima Abubakar information minister mami buade papa no brand ho ase no so nyangopon Fatima nyame nhira papa Robert Lamte okum kom Madina ono an ekọ 2024 mo fa ne mra boss Bawumia Bawumia de oyi pusagra wanu an eba mami BIAMAH me bon nfonfu ngete mi enu pe dum so na ekoso no Ghana hansi yenim dum so kese ani o dum so ketwa dum so bia dum so enti na sro mo mpani so fa ne nansi from everything mpani fo no bi ekutia no pa pese abatu en nim be guase na ya to abatia no enti won fa ne nansi from wa me adankani mu 7 years why yi na dum so eba why bi na mo man fa ne nansi from ya ekutia no last one come President Mahama said 24 years and economy aboa dada oni who or the mom ni TFM we adwuma 24 hours mona emfa so be no mbanya firi so aboa Ghana fo obi antie no as a 24 economy the aboa dada obi antie no oni who the mom my Ghana.
That's hello, good morning.
Morning.
Bacho di ni baby afrefi.
Me ba che friend me Jaffa me kasa free kama oil refinery.
Yo Jaffa intio.
We de man BIAMAH ye mo money juma pa wodi so. Me so Magdalena ya antene ka me gidi se eye bokọ de ye boni bia.
Nyame adom.
Nyankopon ye ne sama ye. Man BIAMAH. Sometimes MPP for ba ofidie so a. Omo hwe ne se Hewura John Mahama obedi akunya no wantima ye bibia ama o man wi. And I know because Ghana ni ben na konya ya Ghana san ko na chi 2016 amambuomu Hewura John Mahama amambuomu a ompe Hewura John Mahama breso wato cement abo so anaye 2017 wato iron rods one bond no abo so kura ampo no na ye 3700
and then I'm saying yewura Akufo-Addo ana Bawumia na omo na aba so MPP for say omo so bi mbadan mambia ma se meboa aka kire me se meja afa meboa Akufo-Addo wi ni power 2016 speech a won fa magana for krampo MPP kakraka we obi antima anya speech and right obi ne speech a wa kan e different countries so na Akufo-Addo kokope west by west from that day na me do say papa we on bo hwe wo man we because open president na di enyende na watchimi nyame abebie kwa ma watchimi anya president wadi a wodi a wo apie eka wanum sem tro speech keke obi speech na mokokopie ye the same thing about dum so wa ye wura John Dramani Mahama eso wo dum so e the power bank e be so so a wo so wo dum so nde you so ye wura John Mahama die wie ye a FPP fa ne die embe so wo dum so ndam ne wo kase from Ashama has a kokatema and dry nada so do so. Obi a washama na tema obaka chem si ande do so. Ye beka chem se meboa. Me ami krom edura seche do ma se endra from Mampong. Koka yeji. Ye nyina or off. Mambia ma so se meboa ye enquiry ndra he from yeji to number 1 to Mampong. Obi ani otimi nya alai. Ndi ngrofo we so mo ba adada ansem nko a. Jo mama ne se do otibia e penesa. Nyame adomo sabe wini na niema ejina fa akokora mpo a eye chance ba omia we nyankopom pengu kura na bonsanfo amfra na ba omia na nsa media akunya we supio bye bye
Meda say hello good morning.
Good morning.
Eba so udini be bia frefe.
Nkasa fitama from Isaac.
Yo I can come.
The Muslim for was 90 fire workano. Metro. And this is for propaganda. No. What pede, what ba, what bakade gasam, why 24 hours? Radio station, why 24 hours? Coca-Cola, why 24 hours? The man, what by ye? One by ye. Mama Nanka says to them, other would shot through would do in power. Nagana, if you are careful, 4 years. Munko free what the never from be a yen yes. Office me ba okuja to do also there a trainer warrior no fasubia mba na airport na warrior water region fasaba ho sika we di wo hu me suspect say sa you know accident no again this fu no was set the trap no and so yeah. They always use people to destroy things. And this in young Kofa, what you would Ghana, we a mistake. More than this ba. You been young or Ghana. I swear. Sir. And this fool. When you are doing Papa Magan, oh, sir, Obi war power. I dear obey in a young or fed job. What basa? Wabakada wabaya so one yet no what to adjunum no what discuss show mania a maslog $90 million who are caught na 2021 also oyarma wa call abrochi up to now one by abrochi na one now year now the hospital no even scan out this one year Kenya Ghana scan over here or the corner all this no no dibia and chamba Ghana did that though azan all here what bus can kutina wovia chankwafu be 10 na sit and this for what them e bi so beka one fresh show NDC
Meda say hello good morning.
Hello Pama mami gada
Me pa chodi ni be bia frefe
mami soja
ibi abokode
when be one nefuni
yankoi
make them well free so chia salas tete increase amanfo me chia no pa aye onabo akua afi abruko no omso mo pelo nti e do e naba na me chia onabo na atoshi incoming vice president me chia no pa obaduma onu gada here NDC that mean near NDC party one who former President John Dramani Mahama. If I say party no 7 Obia or young and Nibia Lenin. Oh, you want to say
man ya bɛyɛ assemblyman wabɛyɛ minister deputy minister wabɛyɛ vice wabɛsan bɛyɛ president ɛbi den na ɔpɛ bio den na former president ɔna den na NDC fo ho no ho kɛsɛ party nim ne nkuwa ne nim nyasa mɛsɛ Ghana fo sɛ former president John John ɛbɛ ɔman nim a yɛgye a yɛ ho kyeɛ no ɔka kyerɛ sɛ ɔde ɔyɛ fun John Sasikan ɛbɛ Ghana fo anya bro mu so no ɔsi ɔne di ɔnti obia na Ghana fo kana ɔde ɔnti yɛ mɛsrɛ wo sɛ wa ɔntumi ntɔ ɔman nim no tu fi ɔman nim Mr. NDC chorus ni say former president ono mama te yeto ababa na be pe obetuma beti ne ma sana ya mpangu ontum beti ne ma so aye Dr. Baumia chenyansa abo bi oni tum o de disgustation aba ebe corruption na dey so ni pa won say yenyi na kwa ni former president John mama aso nje onti obia o san di atam Che, ya nam na akadompe. Ono efa nam na Ghana fo. Mesre pa mu me ni na ho sa.
Medase. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mami Dada.
Eba chodi ni bebe afrefi.
Ben kwa benya na hunti den.
Yesu adom me ho ye pa.
Eti. Ya da ti di mapa ko ye boa o man Ghana. Nyankopon nsa papa. Na dia ba ko ni say esan say you adwuma ni nti real feel ho na butu atia na ye dey tell good boy because dey magere na ye show am say good morning why
mo ye di mwachi a say me correct me ho ana wan tie
wani sa fun bi na me tin si after adwuma na
say ja mo be ne dey me da say
ye dey kwa be ne ma me nchia le prima flugu e na no pe de obi anyankopon ka ne ho na me nchia onobo ashimo greater Accra na endi tema na membo onobo asane tana abaso na usu bana inoma kata yi na no wonder so onya mamofun asa na beba no yeti yesma benyansafo enya na montentin te yesi fa akronfo a ankenim se oma dos wo ye ma na na do amamum obedadaye ene ye di Ghana ase omampeni na na do nsa hwe mi ti do wi a ye bu mu edutwemu edisi da John Mahama NDC esan so Ghana fo nti wodi ni maye wo hu se nipa ye di entaspan na oba mbra nti don't so buy and I will solve it or bring timetable nya don't low shedding eba yetimi di boy mbra and na me no ka se ko kwa benya yetimi to na upon 9:30 and 10 ebe ba ye ko boto ismianse na aba yes, I'm na yes, said to no match 12 o'clock. This are the chianopa, and Sanaba. When I pay, just my timetable. Now I'm afraid to attempt. My friend Napaka say, fine. Before more santimemo and a t-shirt, yes, the woman young put and not somebody decided to t-shirt at Shamo, but afford the enemy day. Sabi, you need to bon koso. No free set of cotton and this MPP t-shirt that Chamaya, you better Obama. You're the Mama. And then Dr. Mahama catch you say Ghana and you right to Benya Kanya, never a privilege. I didn't meet me secreto. Nothing can Franca. What will you witness this, Mamigada? Yes, your mamma said from a player. Sanya, she can't be another with him. And you put to do my Bramanka Ghana and Kagani.
Medasipi. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mamigada.
Hey, Alan Kashini.
Ayo, Ghana.
Yami adum bibi aboko yanko.
Nyankopon hira onto nkwanam. Omma wani so ade nwunu utimu ko nyina. Na me tama o ya kososo.
Ase.
Ene we no mami se nyampamfama na ko Canada onabo. Ana onabo Abubakar Sadiq Boniface. Me se nyampa de man papa. Na me kakra meka atre mi nuanom NDC fo ni MPP fo se. Mo di abra o ma ni yani Ghana fo ye hunu. Shahutira ye namu this time and never for a day at the force at the from force. And if Alam Quadocha Manti honorable movement for change. Ye day back say ye bad the beer free port to not Ghana fan into my pet frap. Into a dog of four, Moya drivers for change if the man and I do not talk for a net. What's about the petrol so petrol boy? Yes, too long famous Ukraina. I'm penning my own tomorrow. This is the time I was saying to me, sorry, na Ghana youth ni ya diri ya mpuntu ni ya nkanko ni ya duma ho ani ya nkanko nyuma ho eno na ala nkwaje tramante de ba ababua ma Ghana afa ni ntoma pesa nti ya babulu na so wo school ana so wo ko school ana wo pezuma ya na wunya duma nya aya mamu anti se ya bonya ya mpanyimfo ano ade abu akwa ma o mo nyine ya ho a o mo nya family and friend matter and who traba o ma ni mu no eno na ma aniama ekoso eno na tifala nkwaje tramante so onu wadira nkanko nyuma ho wadina wo Ghana ni a wo be school wo ba duma ya nti antu abamfama no no my president Obama Ghana for you na all increasement we MPP ni wo adwene wonim dia so oba my asu ni ye na onya ketaze sha no be ya du we NBC ni wa dwene that was criminal so wo ba timi abo amani mpunto no Obama ministry appointment wa ye waduma ni o the rest of empisa abanya na na danko akufado adum face Russia for crime koso a enyama boaya dindindi aba ko 40 fa ko corruption ku Ghana for no and masabi ya ho kire ya enyama boaya de enti anto abamfama anabu tifala nkwaje tramate na ne papa e wani mo a wa bo man na abrofo shaka wa o mai Ghana mu ono bo na Ghana so ma pensa na Ghana nya te Singapore Ghana nya te Malaysia Ghana da se China ejina mfididu Ghana, the city is too much more. Pejama dollar no, aba from Ghana, so city no. After that, I get the so also. And I was so account for. And then before market woman, market munya botre. And papa awo tifala nko de chamatemu. Obachi sense share papa na Ghana fan into my pesa. Me da so ni nyameledu.
Sipi ahani adi yankosi nyina besi abusuafo asane munyina munem dia se kwatintin bia ekowie aboboa no enti na mosonfo maame BIAMAH AKWAFO ha na medemo ese me betena mu ma menua me manom kosi aboaji the darling boy na McJerry osei agima mo gidie mapase nyame ya adom a ochena de obete McJerry osei agima na se kosi aboaji enka media sida ma production queue odame ado kwadwo ifrema enafe nana yausafo chief executive producer Father Dixon na Kennedy osei etibidi munyina esi ha ola Michael na pamfo so ebetwa so na omo de entertainment GH omo ede abesumi makraw